Ladies and gentlemen, my name is HBK, King of Kings. This is HBK, King of Kings Gaming. I am currently live on YouTube and the PlayStation Network. Welcome everybody to the Virtual Cabin 2.0, the quick guide of how to complete this and to find out the ultimate secret behind Virtual Cabin 2.0. Now, when you look at this cabin, you see different characters, the characters of the game. Now, there is, of course, Eric Jr. LaChopper. That's in the cabin already. Then we got, of course, probably the two guys that you either love or you hate playing as, which is Bugsy Wilson and Chad. So, right off the bat, there's at least a couple counselors here already in this stage. Now, when you start, right off the bat, you can't get out, you can't do much, because the cabin is set to Virtual 1.0. Now, the quick reference is, when you go to the computer, you'll look saying check for updates, it will ask you for a password. Now, so quick reference for the passwords, you'll be looking at basically words. Now, if I can flip this, basically it's just saying basically a furry friend with a purple bow. What would be a furry friend with a purple bow? But anyways, as you can see, different areas, different magazines, of course, have this word guessing game. Now, what do you gotta do? Well, I'm not gonna get in great details about every little thing about it, but basically, once you figure out the words, you go to the computer. Now, what is also cool about this is this council database. These are the backers. These are the people that's backed this game when it first came out. And as you see, you got Williams, stuff like that. But of course, the one that I always brag about on any of my YouTube channels is, of course, H2O Delirious. Now, I'm just going to show you different things here quickly. You see how certain people leave messages and stuff like that, and pictures. Well, as you know, nobody knows what H2O Delirious is. Now, here's the thing. Do you think there's a picture of H2O Delirious? Guess what, people? H2O Delirious's face is now not showing. That's right, H2O Delirious from YouTube, who does the stream for Friday the 13th, the game, who was a huge backer for this game, is once again keeping everybody in the mysteries. It talks about his name, his nickname, the year he was in the camp, and then, of course, a personal message he likes to give out. And, of course, his message is, of course, to his fellow YouTube fans, which is, of course, welcome to the Delirious Army. So, if you're not sure who H2O Delirious is, check him out on YouTube, and you'll see what I mean. Anyways, getting back to checking the update. Now, of course, it's saying enter a password. The password is O-T-H-E-R. That's right, it's Mother. After you punch in the password, you hit enter. It's saying update. You've unlocked certain things. You've unlocked you've added the downstairs display room. You've been able to check the furniture. You can interface with certain stuff by pressing square to access it. You can do controls, the crouch and circle, and then stuff like that. Now that is the first thing you gotta do, because you can't really do much else other than that. Now, before I get to the second thing, you'll see here there are patches. Patches/badges. In other words, you gotta complete these puzzles to basically go into the next spot. I am going to show you what to do. Now, first of all, whoa, Jesus Christ, there's a snake. Oh my God. I'm just kidding, I knew it was there. Anyways, as you can see, there are characters here. Now, if you look at the thing, it says this is the final scene at the Higgins Haven barn. And as you can tell, there's different characters here. We got the Jason, who has 100 licenses in Friday the 13th project, stuff like that. But anyways, getting back to it. Then of course you got Steve. Now, funny enough, you'll come across more characters. Now what's so funny is you got different characters from different movies. But here's the catch. There's only 2 movies you're watching. So anyways, you quickly grab the characters. Then as you can tell, I'm missing a character. Now I will show you where the 6th character is. There we go. Now the fun part. Now you go on and you gotta redo the scene. So basically, this is the final scene of Friday the 13th. I believe it was part 4. So you pick the Jason, you look at the characters, you pick the Jason that works for that Jason. Now, as you can tell, it's pretty easy to figure out which Jason was which. So there's Jason. Now, as you know, not trying to be racist, but there was a black guy in this thing. He was one of the guys that was Foxy's buddy, who was still alive, but he ended up getting killed near the final scene of Friday the 13th. So as you can see, there he is. He's dead. Now you put the girl. Now if you pay attention and read the description on it, the one girl, of course, is Jason's half-sister. Well, we know Jason's half-sister was not in part 4. In fact, it was Chris, actress Diana. There, so you put her there. Now, nothing's happened. I understand that. Now, you gotta make sure these are in the right spot. Now, you go to the next spot. The next spot is, of course, the final Friday the 13th. We got Jason Part 9, Steve, who's about to get killed by Jason, but then if you remember right, Jessica, who is the one that throws the knife into Jason, that sends him to hell, goes here. And as you can see, there's my first badge. First secret badge. There we go. That is the first badge you get. Now the next badge that you gotta do is you gotta go and look for a mask. Now as you can see, the masks are in different locations. You gotta find it, pick up the mask. Now there's the one mask. Now the next mask is right here, which is close to the original Friday the 13th, the mask. So with that, and as you can see, we got more counselors around. I believe I'm missing one more mask. But anyways, it's pretty hard because the last spot, the last one, you see how there's a phone number here? Well, when you call this number, you will hear of course, a thing. And so of course you dial the number. I think I screwed it up. Now if you screw it up, if you hit the wrong number, well, come back and check out this video. Okay, here we go.
Crystal Lake Police Department. Hello? Hello?
Now, of course, you can call this number so many times, and of course, you'll hear the thing. But here's the thing. There is a certain phone number for this. It's not that number. You gotta figure out what the number is. I will give out the number when I do the phone call. So pay attention when I'm on the phone again. So anyways, I will talk to you later, Dre. But pay attention to the thing. My next thing is we go to the mask. Now as you can see, the masks are not in order. So you're picking up all the masks. Now the thing is, I think I'm missing one more mask. And if I remember right, it's in here. And there we go. So we got all the masks. Now it's time to put the mask in order. Now the fun part is, I actually had a hard time when I went and first did this. So of course, the first mask that they talked about was, of course, Friday the 13th. Now, if you go to the far end, that was part 3, so obviously you would put part 9 here. Now, of course, as you can see, there's 2, 4, 5. Now, I'm gonna put part 5 Jason's mask, which is Roy, here. Now I will show you why I did that. Now of course, now you gotta put the other Jasons in order. Part 6, part 6 and let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was part 6, sorry. Part 7 and 8. Now as you know, part 8 Jason was, of course, Times Square. Now, part 4, Jason. If you look at the mask, you pay attention to the mask. That was part 4, Jason. Now the fun part. Trying to remember where, of course, the mask goes. I believe it's that one there and this one here. Now let's find out if I did it right. If I do it right, you got all the masks. Now nothing has happened yet. Now if I did it right, nope, I did it wrong. Okay. So, where did I make my mistake? Because that is part 4. Okay, so then that means that goes there. Let's put this guy here and this guy here. Now if I did it right, nope, I did it wrong. Okay. Now I'm just debating here what I did wrong. I know I did something wrong. I'm trying to remember this all in my head. We do have part 3, part 9, and part 8 in the right spot. I believe... Okay, if this doesn't go here, and that doesn't go here, and that doesn't go here... That means... That means... Roy goes here, and there's that. Now, as you see, all the masks go in order, I believe. There we go. I got the thing, because Roy was part 5, not part 6. That's right. So anyways, there's your second badge. Your third badge... You gotta find certain items. You go to the closet to find the first item. First item is, of course, the yo-yo. The second item. Now you gotta take this off. The second item that I need, I believe, is downstairs. You need 4 items. I'm trying to remember where all these items are. Cause there's the wheelchair. Hopefully we're gonna have Mike at some point. So there's the badge. You get to see different things, read about different things. So, anyways, if you go, you pick up 4 items. I got 3 of the 4. And then, of course, the last item is, of course, the hat. Now, I know where exactly the hat goes. Now, if I remember right, I believe... I'm trying to remember in my head here. Bear with me. I believe going up here... Trying to remember this now. Bear with me. Now, I believe I believe it's the badge that goes here. I could be wrong. The scarf, I think, goes here. Now I could be wrong. You know, I'll admit if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head now. Then of course you put the yo-yo here. And go in this room. You put the hat here. Now, let's see if I did it right. Nope, okay. I got these. Now I know the hat's in the right spot. So I think I got the yo-yo and the scarf in the wrong spot. So I'm gonna quickly go up here. So yo-yo, not the scarf. So I think, there we go. Yep, I did it right. There we go. So there is your next badge. Now, here's some cool things. You can basically do more phone calls. Now, when you do the phone calls, make sure you dial 1. Now I'm quickly doing the police thing here to show you. Now if you punch in the wrong number, you won't get a badge. But right now this is not about the number now. The right number anyways. So you want to hit some funny parts. Here we go.
Crystal Lake Police Department. Is anyone there?
Now, of course, you can keep dialing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, Alex. 0, 6, 1, 8.
Crystal Lake Police Department. No, it's probably just Ralph again.
And of course, if you know who Ralph was the person that was warning the kids about that evil place on Friday the 13th of Crystal Lake. Now, if I did it right, I think guess what? I did it wrong. Yep, I hit the wrong number. That's what you'll hear if you punch in the wrong number. So, let's go back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, for some reason, 1, 2, 3. Okay, for some reason, let's just hang up and try again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 6, 8.
Look, Ralph, you're holding up the line. Stop calling.
He tells you to stop calling. You do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cause 0, 6, 1, 8.
Hello?
Now, I believe this last one will be where things get interesting at the police department.
Crystal Lake Police Department. Hello? Hey, how'd you get in here? Hey, stop right there! Don't move.
And as you can hear, I don't think the cops are coming. Now you see how the phones work. Now, instead of me to explain how to figure out what the number is, I will give you the number. The actual number for your 4th and final badge for the first time. That's right, the first time you beat Virtual Cabin 2.0. The number is 1 5 5 5 3 4 2 9 2 7 7.
Who is this? Where is my boy?
Ooh, Pamela voice. Now, I don't know what would happen if you ring the number again. So, just in case you missed the number, 1 5 5 5 3 4 2 9 2 7 7. Nope, you get the busy thing. So there you go. There's your 4 badges for Virtual Cabin 2.0. Now, once you go, of course, like I said, you pay attention, you see all these counselors. I'm gonna quickly show you one counselor section here. Just because there's Kenny and Tiffany. That's kind of a surpriser, but okay. And of course, as you know, there's LaChapa. And of course, upstairs, I'm showing you these guys really quickly for a reason. Then you go upstairs, you see Chad and Bugsy. And then there's, of course, LaChapa on the chair. And Deborah in the kitchen. And of course, Kenny and Tiffany's there. And then, of course, if you go in the bathroom, Jenny's at the showers section. So now we put our badges in. Badge number 1. Badge number 2. Badge number 3. And of course the last badge, which is the hardest one. If you can't figure out the phone number, voila. And with that, a secret door opens up. You open down here. You hear a phone ringing. Now, as you can see, This is pretty creepy. If you look, you'll come across every Jason here. And of course we start with Part 2 Jason. There's what it is. Then we go and see Part 3 Jason. Then of course you go and see Part 4 Jason. Then fifth one was of course Roy, so we go to Part 6 Jason, because Roy doesn't count as Jason. Then we go Part 7 Jason, and Part 7 is, I believe, with our fan favorite, officially Don the Mask, which is Kane. The thing, we go Part 8 Jason, and then we go all the way over to Part 9 Jason, and then of course to the backers, anybody that ever backed the game, you see Savini Jason. There's a nice write-up about Savini Jason. This was his intake of what Jason would look like if he ever came out of hell. Pretty scary, let's just say. But Tom Savini, the guy that helped with makeup and stuff like that, that's what he figured Jason coming out of hell will look like with the pitchfork. And of course behind this one, we don't know. But anyways, you go to the next spot, which answers the phone.
You can bring him back, you know. There's always a way.
And you turn around, there's Pamela Voorhees' face thing. And as you see, that is, you completed Virtual Cabin 2.0 for the first time. And of course you gotta return to the lobby, go back to the off play mode, back to Virtual Cabin, because it takes a bit to load, but that's the first time you beat Virtual Cabin 2.0. Now, of course, it's updating. It's currently at Cabin 1.3, not Virtual Cabin 2.0. This is only at 1.3, so this is Virtual Cabin technically 1.3. You come back, everything's the same. As you can see, certain stuff. I don't know if you can, I'm gonna do a quick check here if you can phone the police again. 6, I doubt it.
Crystal Lake Police Department.
Oh, you can.
Hello?
So basically you hear the same things. Now, to quickly go back, in case you forgot what the number was, it's 1 5 5 5 3 4 2 92 77. Nope. Okay, that's fine. But anyways, now you see everybody is still okay. There's of course LeChopper, Bugsy, Chad, and of course in here you'll see Of course, Kenny and Tiffany there with Deborah over here. Now, as you know, we're missing some counselors. Where is Vanessa? Where is Mitch? Where's Fox? Where's AJ? And where's Adam? I'm going to show you where they are. So you come back down here again. Let's see. Now, as you see, there's all the Jasons. So with that, that's the virtual cabin. Now the thing is, you gotta pick up other items. I believe you got 3D glasses, the Big Apple, you get to see Deborah, a potato sack, which everybody knows who that represents, different things. If you look around, you come across different items. Now, I could get myself organized here. Now, I think you gotta go to the computer, check updates. Still can't go out. Now, I don't know if you gotta check every little detail here. I'm gonna quickly do that, just in case I screw it up. Yeah. Of course, there's the snake. Now, let's see here. I gotta quickly check on the counselors. Different newspaper articles. Wine, stuff like that. Garbage cans. Can't get out. As you can see, there's keys. Now, of course, you'll come across these too.
What was the creepiest part about working on the game?
Oh, for sure, the phone calls.
Okay, sorry. That was great. Can you start over, but this time incorporate the question into your answer?
My bad, yeah. So the creepiest part about working on this game was I get these weird phone calls to my personal phone. We worked on the game for almost, I think it was about 3 years. And every single Friday the 13th, we would get these calls from someone. At first, I thought it was someone at the studio, Paul or Dan or something, but it had to be like an F-13 fanboy or something. They would use this voice distortion and claim to be Pamela warning us to honor the memory of her son. Sometimes they would just laugh into the phone and hang up, but most of the times they would just, complain about the game taking so long.
That doesn't sound that creepy.
It wasn't until one time I called the number back and heard this.
So anyways, and of course if you go downstairs here, you'll come across another radio.
Congratulations on completing the virtual cabin. In the future, we might update this space to reveal what's behind those 2 curtains. But for now, we just want to say thank you for playing and invite you to stay as long as you would like.
I remember what I gotta do. I just remembered. Now, you're trying to figure out what you gotta do to get the next spot. You go to the computer here, you go change the date. Now, the date is very important. As you look at the calendar, you see the dates, blah blah blah, but a very important date. If you pay attention to this date, which I believe is Crystal's Lake's date, which is when apparently the movie of Friday the 13th officially there, you do change the date. The year, you go down to 1979. The month was June, and of course the date was Friday the 13th. And as you can hear in the background, you can hear the phone ring again. So now we go back, answer the phone, and once again, you'll hear the voice of Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mother.
You should have been watching him.
Ooh, the lights are out. Now, what? You look. You hear somebody walking. If you look at this display case, you'll come across, which is the Part 3 Jason has just broken out of this display case. Now if you come out here, you'll see Deborah dead. Now, pretty spooky, right? And you go here, walk over. It's Jason. You see that he's killed La Choppa. You go upstairs here and see the classic kills of Bugsy and Chad. And then you hear a couple more people getting killed. You quickly go downstairs. You see this door open. You walk in. There's Tiffany. The door is broken. Now, before you go out that door, you want to try and figure out where Kenny is. Close the door. There's Kenny. As you can see, he has a key around his neck. Grab the key. Open the door. Quickly get out. The lights come off. Now, if you pay attention, here's the rest of the thing. Of course, there's AJ and Adam. You go over here. You see Foxy. You come down here. There's Mr. 420 himself, Mitch, and Vanessa. Of course, they don't talk about the characters, they just talk about the water effect. either way. Then, of course, as you see, is badges that you gotta find. So, of course, see the car. Now, the thing is, you go all the way to the shed. Use the key. Open the door. You'll come across a shovel. You pick up the shovel. Then, and you walk all the way up. Now there's a graveyard beside you, but there's also a shack. If you go up here, you'll come across thing. You see her head is missing. Now, if you come back down here, try and figure out where the head is. Now, I will show you where the head is. This is another one that I can't explain in great details. I'm just going to give you the code. So pay attention. You go to this fridge. The fridge has a lock. And of course they're asking you for a combination. The combination is as follows. As you see, nothing's happening. So you go to the combination. The combination is 5, 3, 1, 2. That number again, 5, 3, 1, 2. You've unlocked it. There's Pamela's head.
Come home to Mommy, Jason.
You grab Pamela's head. Now, you go up to Jason's shack, like so. You place Pamela's head where it's supposed to be.
Home. You did good.
There's your first badge. Music amping up. Now, of course, he's saying, what are you going to do with that shovel? Well, that's the thing. You go here. Make yourself into the graveyard. You will come across a burial spot. So you use the shovel, and of course you see a casket. Now if you open this casket, you will find pot 6. I believe that was pot 5 Jason, no, pot 6 Jason, I believe. Now of course it's saying you need something. Now if you come here, if you remember what Tommy did, he goes grabs this, which is a fence post. You grab the fence post. You quickly go to Jason's body. And watch the magic happen. And without warning, lightning strikes. And Jason is alive. Of course, you're back and back. You try to get up. He throws you down. He cuts your one arm off, cuts your second arm off, stands over you, puts the blade through your head, steps on you, and you're dead. But funny enough, you're back. Now you find your next badge. So then, once you found your next badge, you leave the graveyard. Now, you notice as I'm walking to my right, there's a pathway. If you walk the path correctly, you'll be okay. But if you don't, this happens. Jason comes out of nowhere and kills you. He'll kill you in different ways. So what you gotta do is you get back to the thing, pay attention to the path, you see the blood, anchor yourself where you see the blade, it's pointing straight this way, you walk over here. Now, not all the time it works, but once you walk over here, you see the arrow pointing that way. So you walk over here, try to stay as straight as possible. You'll come across an arrow. The arrow is pointing a certain way. So, you see the arrow, you walk, you come across some ducks. Now, as you see, the ducks are pointing somewhere. Now, you see from a distance another grave. You make your way this way. Keep straight. Use the shovel. You'll come across a dead dog, which will be your next badge. And you're back there. You've got all things. Now, if you also notice when you come back, you got Foxy being killed by the classic pitchfork, which is how she died. You got AJ being killed and Adam being killed. Then you work your way down here. You're wondering where Mitch and Vanessa is. Mitch and Vanessa are both dead. Now, as you can see, Vanessa's wearing a different outfit, which is kind of unique, because when you first saw her, she was wearing the blue. This time, she's wearing a yellow-ish outfit. So, of course, now you got all the badges. In here is the gas. Now, you put all these badges together. 1, 2, 3. And then you grab the gas. Of course, cars out of the question. You go here to the boat, put the gas in, fill it up, get on the boat. Now you are escaping Jason. As you slowly blink, you see the police in the distance. You're going, thank goodness, I'm free. But guess what? That's right. Child Jason comes out and gets you again. You once again have completed the virtual cabin. So you gotta go back to the main menu. Back to offline play. Back to virtual cabin. Once again, you gotta wait for this all to load up. Now, of course, you're waiting for it to load. Now your virtual cabin is at 1.6. So you're not virtual cabin 2.0, you're at virtual cabin 1.6. So you quickly go downstairs and down here. Hey Austin, you come across different Jasons. Once again, you come across Friday the 13th, which is, of course, Jason when he first makes his appearance. Because you see, part 3 is still missing. Then you look and notice thing. Now each Jason is still here. Hey Austin. All the Jasons are still here. Nothing's happening now. Now I'm trying to remember how to do this. Now you check your cabin, check for updates. Once again, make sure you change the date to June 13th, 1979. Now, as you can see, the cabins and all that stuff, everybody's dead. Everybody's all dead. Now, I don't know if you come down here and... Okay, so I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something, you know. Can't remember what it is, but so far you've gotten different items. By the way, I forgot to show you. There's Jenny. Ooh. What a way to go, Jenny. I forgot about showing you how Jenny died. I'm trying to remember here what I'm supposed to do. Nothing wrong grabbing a shovel, propane tank. Oh yes, correct. So, now, that was it. Now you go to the classic thing. This is a code you gotta do, which is up, up, down, down, left, right, OX, and then you come across It's like, so you first go all the way down, you come across this, you go unknown air, go on, you can display your FSP, you can reload the level, you don't, just thing. So as you can see, everything's all red, you can't get out. Now there's a whole bunch of unknown areas. If you go through here, now you're seeing a door flashing. You go through this door, come down, you're in a weird spot. A glitch they talk about. Now you're trying to figure out what to do, right? Now, if I remember right, there will be a radio. Ah, there it is. So, of course, you play the radio and listen carefully.
We spent a lot of time tuning the game to make sure it was fun to play as a counselor, and we knew we had it when... Funny guys, hilarious. How long have you been waiting to play that for? Anyways, we finally... Oh, shit. Kane, that's dope. You got me. Oh, careful, bro. Your knife is dripping on the...
Oh my god, he's stabbing me.
Oh, yes, he's stabbing him. Now you gotta stand up. Get a badge. Get another badge. Screen goes crazy. It's reloading Virtual Cabin 2.0. That's right. We're almost there. Don't forget also check out other YouTubers like Big Rome Space 843, H2O Delirious and Omerica, all YouTubers themselves. As you can see, we're now at Virtual Cabin 1.7, not 2.0 yet. Reload. Everything's going screwy. And then, of course, you see all the badges that you've collected. Or kind of. So, all the badges. Go down. Oh my god, he's killed another counselor. Who is it? Oh, it's... Guess what? It's not a counselor. In fact, it's Chuck. The CEO himself. And of course, you look around, there's another badge, get another badge. You're picking up badges quickly. And of course, it's sending you downstairs. And when you go downstairs, you're picking up other badges. And now, of course, as you can see, each Jason is holding something in his hand. You pick up that secret badge. Now, what I'm gonna get to is you pick up this secret badge because each one you pick up, it's different outlook. And then when you pick up the third secret badge, Jason grabs you. That's right. He's alive and you die. Now as you see, all the Jasons are loose. You quickly get more of these badges. Keep following the things. Still hearing the music. You start working your way upstairs to each of the glitch badges, and then when you come to this one, you see the coming soon door. You can't go in it until you get to this point in the game. Get the badge, you find yourself in a new spot, a new environment. You're looking around, don't see anything other than this door. Pardon me, this door. Now you walk through this pathway. Now this pathway looks very familiar. And when you walk through it, the door opens. That's right. You're on a spaceship. And not any spaceship. That is right. You're on the ship of the most interesting map that will be coming out. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. So with that, as you can see, you find the thing that is gonna be the thing. Now you're trying to figure out what you gotta do. Well, guess what? You go here, and ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to meet the new Jason that is coming to Friday the 13th, the game from Gun Media, the most one that everybody has been dying for. That's right, the one I've been dying to play as. Open the door and there he is, Uber Jason. If you know who Uber Jason is, that's right, Jason X. And with that, you've completed Virtual Cabin. The Virtual Cabin, which is 2.0, the Uber Jason, and the map is coming soon. Hopefully sooner than what the last update was. But that is, there you go. And then with that, you go back to the main menu. Now, if you go to offline mode and go back to Virtual Cabin, everything's been unlocked now. This is where you, the players, can view everything from start to finish. And of course, it loads up. The Virtual Cabin, of course, that will load up will be Virtual Cabin 2.0. That's right, you officially have completed Virtual Cabin, the Virtual Cabin, because the patch is now Virtual Cabin 2.0. You still see all the characters killed. Now if you go down here, open the door, you will come across every Jason that's been in the movies, from Friday the 13th, when Jason first technically made his appearance, to Part 2 Jason, Part 3 Jason. Part 4 Jason. Part 5 Jason. You get to read about these guys. I believe this is whoops, went to the wrong one. Part 7 Jason. 6, sorry. Part 8 Jason. Part 9 Jason. And of course, to you backers, you get to play and see what virtual the Jason's Hell one was. Like I said, this is what Tom believed what Jason would look like if he came back from hell, because it never happened. But anybody that's a backer gets to play as this Jason. But of course, the final Jason you get to see is Jason X, which will be your next update. So, my name is HBK King of Kings. I hope you like this quick reference, quick guide about how to complete Virtual Cabin 2.0 and get everything done. Now, with that, there's nothing else you can do other than, of course, view all the little tidbits of this. Now there are other items around here. Pick the book up. Typewriter. See the scrolls, just showing you some quick things here quickly. There's and then of course there's a tape. Open the door. Everybody here is dead, like I said. You get to see some of the other unique items.
Sweet. Well, now you know the virtual cabin goes a little deeper than we let on. There are quite a few more like secrets left to discover. We hid some content in this cabin that will not be easy to unlock. You'll really have to think outside the box.
So like a puzzle game.
This Virtual Cabin 2.0 is a puzzle.
Like an afternoon, and more like an experience for our community to get to know the movies better, or for the hardcore fans to test their knowledge.
So there you go. You test.
Might be too much to say, but we can always cut that out later, right?
And how will players know when they've uncovered all the secrets?
It should be pretty obvious.
So of course, as you see, the previous obvious thing is, of course, you get killed by Jason X. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been Virtual Cabin 2.0. I've been your host for this guide to quickly show you what you have to do to beat Virtual Cabin 2.0. My name is HBK King of Kings, and if you want to try to test your skills, all you do is go back to the computer, go back down here, go reset, and as you can see, each thing that has happened. So when the first section is beta, you put in the mother code, then you get this one, and this one, and this. When you beat that, you'll get 0.4, 0.5, and 0.6 to be unlocked. Then when you do the code, which is up, up, down, down, left, right, OX, OX, then of course eventually you get the 2.0. And that is the Virtual Cabin. I don't know if anything happens if you change the date or not. Let's do one quick thing here before I go. Don't know if anything happens. I doubt it. There might be some more mystery to this. You never know. Might be coming down to those cassette tapes that you eventually pick up. That's right, you gotta pick up some cassette tapes. If you look in your bag, I've only picked up one tape. You'll get your other tape when you go upstairs, I believe. See, all the counselor's dead. Now, I don't know if there's anything to do with that or not. You might not be able to do anything. But regardless of the fact, this is Virtual Cabin 2.0. My name's HBK King of Kings. This has been HBK King of Kings Gaming, officially showing you how to complete Virtual Cabin 2.0. So hit that like button, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you think about Virtual Cabin 2.0. Is it everything you guys was hoping it to be? I know for me, it was a little tricky when I first started to play this. But, if you're not sure how to complete it, now you know how to complete it. So, with that, my name is HBK King of Kings. I am now leaving Friday the 13th Virtual Cabin 2.0 to go back to the main menu. And with that, that is how you complete Virtual Cabin 2.0. Like I said, my name is HBK King of Kings. This has been HBK King of Kings Gaming, live on PlayStation and YouTube. I'll be back on momentarily. I just wanted to end this video for this being only Virtual Cabin 2.0. This is what it was for. I will talk about other stuff like bots and stuff like that down the road. Show you the complete my goals, and with that, Christmas is coming around the corner, so maybe we'll get a nice Christmas present. Maybe we'll get Jason X. It'd be cool if we do. I don't think so, but if we do, you do know what's coming, which is, of course, Jason X with the spaceship map. Rumor is we're gonna have some new counselors too coming down the road. If you're not sure about how the pathways are going for the map, look it up. There'll be other YouTubers that shows you what the maps are when Gun Media is apparently going to bring out stuff. Also, besides Jason X and the new map and new counselors, we'll probably get the Bloody Jason eventually. He might even be unlocked at 150. I'll find out when I get to the 150. Also, there will be a new game mode, which will be Paranoia, where there'll be 8 counselors, and one is secretly the killer. So Paranoia is going to be an interesting game mode that will come to Friday the 13th, the game. Like I said, my name is HBK King of Kings. I hope this tour to Virtual Cabin 2.0 and how to quickly complete it is helpful. May you and your family in the coming days enjoy your Christmas. This is HBK King of Kings signing off. Merry Christmas to all, and thank you, Gun Media, for letting us know Jason X is on his way. Until the next time, this is HBK King of Kings, signing out. Merry Christmas.